I'm Ryan Salmon, Energy Policy Advisor with the National Wildlife Federation. Right now we're at the National Press Club about to start a press conference where we've had people come from far and wide to speak to the press about the Keystone XL pipeline.
The Keystone XL is a dirty and dangerous step backwards. After the Gulf disaster and major spills in Montana and Michigan in recent months, Americans are fed up with risky energy and the corporate polluters and their underhanded political games.
I'm a resident of Marshall, Michigan, where last July close to 1 million gallons of tar sand spilled into a small creek that leads into the Kalamazoo River, which runs into Lake Michigan. 40 miles have been impacted by this spill. Don't let these guys have the same consequences that we're suffering in Michigan. Know how to clean it up, because you're going to spill it, it's going to make a mess, you're going to hurt the animals, you're going to hurt the environment, and you're going to hurt the people.
Now, what's the impact on a soldier being addicted to oil? Well, let me tell you something. 1,000 Americans have died moving fuel in Iraq and Afghanistan. I know, because I used to supervise those convoys. Hundreds of trucks a day to sustain our incredible oil appetite.
You know, I've often said, you can take a pile of horse manure and you can sprinkle flower seeds on it and you can call it a rose garden. But it doesn't change what it really is. And this is much the case with the Keystone XL pipeline.
The second time I went back, I remembered it was there, had them dig it up. TransCanada sent people to look at it and said, just throw a patch on it. We're in the middle of nowhere. Nobody will care. I care because I can't live with it.
We just wrapped up a press conference where we had a diverse group of people speaking out against the Keystone XL pipeline. Now we're heading over to the Ronald Reagan building where the State Department hearing will soon begin.
The future of my generation rests with the decision of today's State Department.
We're here at the State Department hearing. NWF's President and CEO, Larry Schweiger, is about to make his comments to the State Department officials.
Keystone XL is a critically important environmental legacy decision for the Obama administration. The State Department's final environmental impact statement for the Keystone XL concluded it would increase America's carbon pollution output equivalent to adding 4 million new cars to our roads. President Obama should stay the course and be remembered as the clean car president, not change gears and become the dirty fuels president.
A lot of emotion in the room. Now we're about to head outside where there is a rally taking place. Let's go see how it's going.
And you have to listen to human need, not corporate greed.
I'm here because I'm following up on the commitment that I displayed on day one of the tar sands action when I got arrested with Bill McKibben and 65 others. This is very important. Ending the Keystone pipeline is worthy of my best efforts, and my best efforts require me to be here.
We're not thinking ahead to any generations. We're totally concerned with, okay, what do we want right now? It's a big, quick buck.
The biggest problem if this goes through is it is the wildlife, it is the people, especially the native peoples of Canada, the First Nations. Most of all, the biggest problem is that it's recommitting ourselves to a fossil fuel future. That's a terrible mistake. When do we wake up? Enough is enough. How about solar, wind, geothermal, and the future? Why is the U.S. government going to help big oil create a pipeline that'll rip through the middle of the United States? And for what? It's got to stop.